This is CASSIUS for IFLTV. We are in Nottingham here, ahead of Catterall against Lee Wood, joined by Harlem Eubank. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How's it going?
All good. Yeah, just a reaction to Kurt Walker there.
I thought he put up a great fight. Liam Davies is a world-class operator, and Kurt, 12, 13 fights deep. He's went in above his experience level there and put on a great performance. I thought he started slow, and as he got a feel for it, he really got into the fight, and I thought it was close towards the end.
Absolutely. Which is obviously Ezra Taylor's on now, and then Catterall Wood. Pick for that one. What do you think?
For which one?
Catterall and Wood.
It's a tight one. It depends. How much they both want it. They can both. They've shown us they can both really fight. Both got heavy hands, so it's going to be come down to desire on that one.
Right, let's move on to you. What's going on? Give us something.
We're in negotiations for a world-class fight, and that's what we want. So the negotiations are getting closer. So I'm excited.
Does this involve Jack Catterall?
Potentially, but I'm leaving it to my team to get everything right and make a big fight happen next.
Okay. Well, last time we spoke to you, obviously, it was a couple of weeks ago now, so obviously things are progressing, but I'm assuming there's probably more than one option there for you at the moment?
Definitely. There's a lot of options on the table, but I'm trying to make sure that the next fight is against one of the best fighters in the world, and that's what I've been calling for, and hopefully we're going to make it happen.
Okay, we look forward to fight news. Like I said, it's been a couple of weeks since the name Eubank reigned supreme at Tottenham. Bragging rights basically as well.
It's Eubank supremacy. It was a beautiful night. They both really come to fight, and Chris was the superior fighter. He won the fight by a wide margin on the rounds, but Conor came to fight every round, so got to give him his credit for deciding to walk through the fire. A wide decision victory for Team Eubank.
Obviously, the missing jigsaw up until fight night was. Should we just move this way? I don't know where we're going, but where's he asking us to go?
Here.
Oh, they're going to walk through here?
No, he's not. He's just going.
All right, we'll just pick this back up. Yeah, the missing jigsaw part was kind of complete with Senior's arrival. Did you know about it at that point, that kind of we saw the disguise that he had to put on to get in there, etc.? What did you know about it?
I didn't know much about it, but I see after he put on the Issey Miyake disguise, showing his taste for the finer things in life. I didn't know much about it. I was watching it in the car on the way there. I was coming a little bit late. The car was delayed, so I was watching the unveiling of Chris Eubank Snr. opening the Rolls Royce door, stepping out, and what a beautiful moment. That was special, and you could see the reaction in the dressing room. That really they did not want Senior there. They knew that was the card where it all started to look downhill from there. But as he said, he was always coming. His surface mind wasn't sure, but his subconscious always knew that he was going to be there, in Junior's corner.
Did you have an inkling that he would always be there fight night?
I had no idea. You know how he is. You know how stern he is by his word. I was up at the fight hotel. I looked around and I see a few of Senior's friends, and I see his King's Council, and I was like, okay, maybe he will make an appearance. But shortly after, maybe 20 minutes in the car, I see the clip, and it was an emotional one. But I'm happy he was there. He needed to be there, and it all worked out beautifully and made for a special night of boxing, one that will live in boxing history. in Britain for a long time.
Last one, before I let you go. A couple of people have suggested that Chris should now call it a day off the back of that, the high of that. What do you think about that?
I think it's down to Chris. It's down to Chris. He's given the boxing public some huge nights in the sport. He's not. I don't think it was the best version of him that we saw in there. He was obviously dehydrated, and he's done a lot in the sport. He's fought a lot of world-class opposition through the years, and he's always come to entertain the public. So whatever he chooses to do, it's down to him. He's got all the options in the world now after a performance like that, and a statement victory that entertained the British public in the build-up as much as it did on the night.
Harlem Eubank, thank you very much for your time. We look forward to the main event, and we look forward to fight news when it's confirmed.
Thanks very much.
Top man.